Have you ever wondered what it truly means to age gracefully? Is it about maintaining a youthful appearance, staying active, or simply embracing life's changes with resilience and joy? The truth is, aging gracefully isn't about resisting change. It's about learning to flow with it, finding beauty in every stage of life, and discovering new ways to thrive. Hi there, I'm so glad you're here, because today we're diving into a topic that touches the heart of what it means to live well as we grow older: the art of aging gracefully. If you've ever felt unsure about how to navigate the physical, emotional, and social shifts that come with aging, you're not alone. But here's the good news: you have more control over this process than you might think. Aging gracefully isn't about perfection. It's about making intentional choices that honor who you are now and who you want to become. In this video, we'll explore practical strategies for embracing change, nurturing your body and mind, and cultivating a mindset that celebrates the wisdom and richness of later life. Let's start by addressing something many people struggle with: letting go of societal expectations. For years, we've been bombarded with messages about how we should look, act, or feel at different stages of life. These unrealistic standards can leave us feeling inadequate or anxious as we age. But here's the thing: aging is not something to fight against. It's a natural, inevitable part of life, and resisting it only leads to frustration. Instead, try shifting your perspective. Think of aging as an opportunity to redefine success on your own terms. Maybe it's less about chasing external markers of youth and more about prioritizing inner peace, gratitude, and fulfillment. One way to embrace this shift is by focusing on self-compassion. Have you ever noticed how quick we can be to criticize ourselves for things we never judge others for? A wrinkle here, a gray hair there. These aren't flaws. They're signs of a life well lived. Practicing self-kindness allows you to release unnecessary guilt or shame and instead celebrate the unique journey that has shaped you. Start by speaking to yourself the way you would to a dear friend, with warmth, understanding, and encouragement. Now let's talk about another cornerstone of aging gracefully: staying adaptable. Life is full of surprises, especially as we get older. Health changes, relationships evolve, and circumstances shift in ways we can't always predict. While these transitions can sometimes feel overwhelming, they also offer opportunities for growth. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from challenges, isn't something we're born with. It's a skill we develop over time. And one of the best ways to build resilience is by staying open to change. Consider adopting a mindset of curiosity rather than fear when faced with new experiences. For example, if you've always been hesitant to try technology, why not view it as a chance to learn something new? Taking small steps, like mastering video calls to stay connected with family, or exploring apps that simplify daily tasks, can boost your confidence and independence. Embracing change doesn't mean you have to love everything about it, but it does mean approaching it with courage and a willingness to adapt. Another powerful way to age gracefully is by focusing on what you can do rather than dwelling on limitations. Sure, there may be activities you used to enjoy that no longer feel feasible, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on fun altogether. Instead, explore alternatives that align with your current abilities and interests. Love dancing? Try chair yoga or seated tai chi. Miss hiking? Opt for scenic walks or nature photography. Shifting your focus from loss to possibility opens up a world of new adventures. Before we move on, let's touch on the importance of mindfulness, a practice that can transform how you experience aging. Mindfulness is all about being present in the moment without judgment. When you cultivate awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings, you begin to notice the small joys that often go overlooked. Whether it's savoring a cup of tea, watching sunlight filter through trees, or laughing with a loved one, these moments add depth and meaning to your days. Next, we'll dive deeper into the role of physical health in aging gracefully. Staying active, eating well, and prioritizing sleep aren't just about extending your lifespan. They're about enhancing your quality of life. We'll discuss simple, sustainable habits that support your body as it changes while keeping you energized and engaged. So stick around. We're just getting started on this journey to embracing change and living your best life at any age. If you've ever thought about improving your physical health but weren't sure where to begin, Let me assure you, it's never too late to make positive changes. Taking care of your body as you age isn't about drastic transformations or punishing routines. It's about adopting habits that honor your needs and help you feel your best. Let's start with movement, because staying active is one of the most impactful ways to support your body as it evolves. Regular exercise doesn't just keep your muscles strong and joints flexible, it also boosts your mood, sharpens your mind, and reduces the risk of chronic illnesses like heart disease and diabetes. The key is finding activities that bring you joy and fit your lifestyle. Walking is perhaps the simplest and most accessible form of exercise. It requires no special equipment, can be done almost anywhere, and offers countless benefits. Whether it's a leisurely stroll around the block or a brisk walk through a park, moving your body outdoors provides fresh air, vitamin D, and a sense of connection to nature. If mobility is a concern, consider using walking poles for stability or opting for shorter, gentler routes. For those who prefer structured workouts, low-impact exercises like swimming, cycling, or yoga are excellent options. Swimming in particular is gentle on the joints, yet highly effective for cardiovascular health. Many gyms and YMCAs offer senior swim sessions, making it easy to jump in, literally, and start improving your strength and endurance. Yoga and Tai Chi, meanwhile, combine movement with mindfulness, helping you improve balance, flexibility, and mental clarity, all essential components of aging gracefully. Strength training is another important piece of the puzzle. As we age, muscle mass naturally declines, which can affect mobility and independence. Incorporating light weights, resistance bands, or bodyweight exercises into your routine helps combat this loss and keeps you strong enough to tackle daily tasks with ease. Don't worry if you're new to strength training. There are plenty of beginner-friendly classes and online tutorials designed specifically for older adults. Of course, physical activity is just one part of the equation. Nutrition plays a vital role in how we feel and function as we age. Eating a balanced diet rich in whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats fuels your body and supports overall well-being. Pay attention to nutrients like calcium and vitamin D for bone health, omega-3 fatty acids for brain function, and fiber for digestion. Hydration is equally important, yet often overlooked. Many seniors don't drink enough water, which can lead to fatigue, confusion, or other health issues. Aim to sip water throughout the day and consider incorporating hydrating foods like cucumbers, watermelon, and soups into your meals. If plain water feels boring, infuse it with slices of lemon, cucumber, or mint for added flavor. Sleep is another pillar of aging gracefully, and unfortunately, one that often becomes more challenging with age. Changes in sleep patterns are common, but poor rest can take a toll on your energy levels, memory, and immune system. To improve your sleep quality, establish a calming bedtime routine, limit screen time before bed, and create a comfortable sleep environment. If insomnia persists, consult a healthcare provider to rule out underlying conditions like sleep apnea or anxiety. Finally, don't underestimate the power of preventive care. Regular checkups, screenings, and vaccinations are essential for catching potential issues early and staying on top of your health. Building a trusting relationship with your doctor ensures you receive personalized advice tailored to your needs. As we wrap up this section, remember that nurturing your body isn't about achieving perfection. It's about progress. Small, consistent efforts compound over time, leading to lasting improvements in how you look, feel, and function. Next, we'll explore the role of mental and emotional well-being in aging gracefully. From cultivating gratitude to staying socially connected, we'll uncover strategies that strengthen your resilience and enrich your life. So stay tuned. We're about to unlock even more secrets to thriving at any age. Can you imagine waking up each day feeling a deep sense of gratitude for the life you've built and excitement for what lies ahead? Aging gracefully isn't just about physical health. It's also about nurturing your mind and emotions. When we prioritize mental and emotional well-being, we create a foundation that supports joy, resilience, and fulfillment throughout our later years. Let's start with one of the most transformative practices you can adopt: gratitude. It might sound simple, but taking time each day to reflect on what you're thankful for can have profound effects on your outlook and overall happiness. Studies show that practicing gratitude reduces stress, improves mood, and even strengthens relationships. You don't need a fancy journal or hours of free time. Just jotting down 3 things you're grateful for each morning or evening can shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. For example, maybe you're grateful for the warmth of the sun on your face during an afternoon walk, the laughter shared with a grandchild over video call, or the comforting aroma of your favorite meal. These small moments may seem ordinary, but they hold extraordinary power when acknowledged and appreciated. Over time, cultivating gratitude trains your brain to notice the positives even during challenging times. Another cornerstone of emotional well-being is staying socially connected. Loneliness and isolation are common concerns as we age, but they don't have to define this chapter of life. Building and maintaining strong relationships not only enriches your days, but also boosts cognitive function and longevity. If you've been feeling disconnected, take proactive steps to nurture existing friendships and forge new ones. Reaching out doesn't have to be complicated. A phone call, text message, or coffee invitation can rekindle bonds. For those who prefer structured opportunities to meet people, consider joining clubs, classes, or volunteer groups where social interaction happens naturally. Even online communities can provide meaningful connections if in-person gatherings aren't feasible. The key is to remain open to forming and sustaining relationships, no matter your age. Now let's talk about another vital aspect of aging gracefully: lifelong learning. Keeping your mind active and curious is one of the best ways to maintain cognitive sharpness and emotional vitality. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, exploring a subject you've always been curious about, or simply challenging yourself with puzzles and games, engaging your brain stimulates neural pathways and fosters a sense of accomplishment. Imagine signing up for a photography class and discovering how to capture stunning images of nature, or diving into a book club discussion that introduces you to perspectives you'd never considered before. Lifelong learning isn't about becoming an expert. It's about staying engaged with the world around you and finding wonder in the process. Thanks to technology, resources like online courses, podcasts, and virtual lectures make it easier than ever to expand your knowledge from the comfort of home. Mindfulness and meditation are additional tools that can significantly enhance your mental well-being. These practices teach you to stay present, manage stress, and regulate emotions, all of which become increasingly important as life presents its inevitable ups and downs. Even spending 5 minutes a day focusing on your breath or observing your surroundings without judgment can help calm racing thoughts and bring clarity to chaotic moments. If meditation feels intimidating, start small. Apps like Calm or Headspace offer guided sessions tailored to beginners, while YouTube has countless free videos to explore. Alternatively, activities like gardening, knitting, or painting can serve as meditative practices by encouraging focus and relaxation. The goal isn't perfection, it's presence. Of course, it's also essential to acknowledge and address any emotional challenges that arise. Depression, anxiety, and grief are not uncommon among older adults, yet they often go unspoken. If you're struggling, know that seeking support is a sign of strength, not weakness. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist can provide relief and guidance. Many communities also offer counseling services specifically for seniors, ensuring you receive care that respects your unique experiences and needs. Finally, don't underestimate the role of purpose in aging gracefully. Having a reason to get up each day, whether it's caring for a pet, mentoring younger generations, or contributing to a cause you believe in, gives your life direction and meaning. Purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It simply needs to resonate with you. As we transition into the final part of our conversation, we'll discuss how to embrace change with grace and optimism. We'll explore strategies for reframing challenges as opportunities, celebrating milestones, and continuing to grow throughout every stage of life. So stick around. We're about to uncover the secrets to thriving, not just despite change, but because of it. Ever wished you could face life's changes with more ease and confidence? While aging brings inevitable transitions, it also offers countless chances to evolve, adapt, and flourish. The art of aging gracefully lies in viewing these shifts not as obstacles, but as invitations to live more fully and authentically. One of the most empowering ways to embrace change is by reframing your mindset. Instead of seeing aging as a series of losses, try focusing on the gains, the wisdom you've accumulated, the freedom to pursue passions, and the clarity to prioritize what truly matters. This perspective shift allows you to approach life with curiosity rather than fear, opening doors to new possibilities you might otherwise overlook. Take, for instance, the idea of reinvention. Retirement, empty nests, or health changes may signal the end of one chapter, but they also mark the beginning of another. Perhaps you've always dreamed of writing a memoir, traveling to distant lands, or starting a side project that excites you. Now is the perfect time to explore those dreams without the constraints of earlier responsibilities. By embracing reinvention, you prove to yourself and others that growth doesn't stop at a certain age. It evolves alongside you. Celebrating milestones is another powerful way to honor your journey. Birthdays, anniversaries, and personal achievements deserve recognition, no matter how big or small. Host a gathering with loved ones, treat yourself to something special, or simply take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Acknowledging these moments reinforces a sense of pride and reminds you of your resilience through life's twists and turns. At the same token, it's important to practice flexibility when plans don't unfold as expected. Maybe an illness sidelines you temporarily, or a planned trip gets postponed. Rather than resisting these disruptions, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I adapt and still find joy? Sometimes the detours lead to unexpected blessings, like discovering a new hobby, strengthening a relationship, or gaining a deeper appreciation for the present moment. Humor and lightheartedness are invaluable allies in navigating change. Laughter truly is the best medicine, especially during tough times. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. Watch comedies that tickle your funny bone, or share stories that highlight life's absurdities. Finding humor in everyday situations helps soften the edges of difficulty and reminds you not to take everything too seriously. Lastly, remember that aging gracefully is a team effort. Lean on your community, family, friends, neighbors, and professionals for support when needed. Likewise, extend kindness and encouragement to others. Acts of service, whether big or small, foster connection and remind us that we're all in this together. As we conclude this conversation, I want to leave you with a heartfelt reminder. Aging is not something to resist, it's something to embrace. Every wrinkle, gray hair, and memory tells a story of a life richly lived. By prioritizing self-care, nurturing relationships, staying curious, and welcoming change, you create a legacy of grace, strength, and joy. Thank you for joining me on this journey. My hope is that you leave inspired to embrace the art of aging gracefully, not as a destination, but as a lifelong practice. So take that first step today, whatever it may be. Your future self will thank you. Until next time, take care and savor every moment of this beautiful adventure called life.